Hello. Today we are streaming more canon. Woo! Let's go. I think we're almost done, right? We need some starlight sort of scratches on here. This was actually flat, but I bent it in my version, like I curved it, so it just felt right. Having it like a flat surface didn't feel right. So that was more of a personal choice than anything. So a nice close up of that. See what we're working with, shall we? I load up Marmoset. Get out of here. Get out of here, you stinker. I assume that's canon? Yep. Yeah, we still got the bumps on them, just making sure. They're more faint than I remember. Well, I don't even know where they'd be. This is why naming your layers is good. Someone actually said about naming my layers last stream. And I don't name my layers because it's not fun. If I named every single layer, I'd be sitting there ages because I end up with loads of layers. Now, I could admittedly name folders, sure. But naming layers is boring. Will Smith. No. I name my layers and still get lost. Oh, so it's definitely in here. It's one of those things like, yeah, it's really good for organization. Am I going to do that? No, I don't care about organization. I have a much more... Oh, hold on a minute. Do I want these layers on? Oh, wow, we've got loads of layers turned off. Okay. I wonder why. Because they look good. That's really giving some nice look. Oh, yeah, we're looking for the normal layer. Hold on a minute. This one? This one. Oh, yeah, it's got some color because it makes it a little bit darker, doesn't it? Yeah, just to emphasize it's actually a hole. So we're going to come into here and we want to turn this down. So I'm going to turn it down to 8. That's a little bit stronger. Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for. Heck yeah. I'm not here, by the way. Just thought I'd say hi. Hello. Oh, my phone just vibrated. This layer... Hold on a minute. I think this layer's not supposed to have that, right? Well, it's hard to tell. It doesn't look like it does, in my opinion. In my personal opinion. So we'll not include... Have I got silver over the top? Or have I got gold? Gold. Wait, which one is it? It's clearly one of these causing that silver or scratch. It's more like a scratched metal, isn't it? Like it's more golden plated. Plated, is that the word I'm looking for? Plated. More like it's gold paint, rather than. Wait, now I feel stupid. Oh wait, is this? Are they in the layer? Right, I don't think it stops yet. Ah, it doesn't stop yet. Okay, so all I got to do is, all I got to do is select this and paint on top, and we get that all gold, which I think looks more accurate. Technically, I should reduce the gold. Oh, I have already. Yeah, because it definitely shouldn't be like this. Because if you look at the concept, it doesn't even look gold. Because gold is supposed to reflect the color it is. That's not even showing my Twitch messages. Why isn't it? Have I got turned off? It says it's capturing it. Oh? Oh, because I had it minimized. Because it captures like a window. Whoops. What's this here? What? What's this here then? Oh, I did say it right. A surprise stream. Yeah, I wasn't going to, but you know what? There you go. Your chat should work now. I forgot I minimized it. That's my bad. I've actually got a game playing in the background. An MMORPG that I'm going to randomly jump on like right now. Quickly sort out. I'm just doing AFK stuff right now. But I'm going to quickly... I'm just quickly going to the market and selling some stuff. Makes no sense to anyone who's not played the game. Jesus Christ, how many did I sell? What the sell? How many did I make? There. And minimize. Doesn't matter, I'm watching a friend play Dead Space, so not gonna stay. Ah, no one's staying. What the? I should have waited till tomorrow. That was a mistake on my part. Because I won't stream tomorrow now, because I'm streaming today. Because I like having at least one day off where I don't do 3D art. I know, very selfish of me, but... I don't know if I should do this. Let's do this. I want to do a couple of things with it. I want to grab a middle bit. Actually, that was probably fine, but well. How could you? Sorry. Something like this. We're going to move this. Some people are like, yeah, just work at it for a really long time. Guys, I want to break ever so often. I feel like I'm okay, though, because I at least get 2 days out. Sometimes I'll do 2 3-hour days. Don't think we're doing 3 hours tonight, because I started about, what, 9 o'clock? So I did 3 hours, it'll be midnight, and I'm pretty pooped. I've not had a very good week, because I've not been very well. Before anyone asks, it's the same problem I've had for ages. My throat feels horrible, feels very uncomfortable, feels like I've got constant phlegm. To go into more details, which some of you may not want to hear, I cleared out a bunch of tonsil stones. Not very nice. I don't know why they're appearing. And yeah, I don't know if they're adding to the problem or they're causing the problem, but I think they're being caused because I have a problem. And I don't have an appointment till sometime in March. If that, they may push that back. Breaking stuff just means it's weak, so taking a break means you're weak. I am weak. I'm very weak. I will say my issue has not caused me pain. if anyone does say they worry, oh, you're not in pain, Steve. I'm not in pain. Oh, my ear. Oh. I'm not in pain. I'm just in a lot of discomfort. Which some people may, depending on the discomfort, some people may say that's worse. Depends on the person. So I want to do something like this on the edges. I want to do not a duplicate. I just want to do that. Make the brush slightly smaller. Do a nice shine in the middle. Now, these are actually going to be weak because I'm going to do a lot of layering on top of this, I think. So I'm going to set that to an overlay. Copy the color again. And then slightly bump it up. Cool. Something like that. Looking good. Then I'm going to do a fake shadow. Where I'm going to do something like this. Or something more across, I think, like that. Blur that a bit like so. This is going to be like that. You know what? I don't need to blur as much, I don't think. More like this. That's going to show that we've got a blur going on here. I want to get rid of these. In fact, did I do that with this? I did not. That's a bit better. I think it's a little too metallic, so we're going to adjust that down. Get a little bit more roughness. Cool. We're going to adjust these to not add so much color. We're going to turn that to this color and tone it down like so. Where did I go? Oh, how is it all I did was rotate and I'm all the way over here? Whatever. It's got like scratches already on it, which is perfect. Although it might not be. The scratches look a bit weird. So what I want is to get like some pretty much white. Now, I don't know if I want it to be completely white. We'll turn it to white for now. And I think we don't want any of these on. And then we'll turn this... What does a soft light look like? Hard light? Hard light should make it completely white, but if I turn that down, we should have a blend. Even if it's ever so slightly, we do have a blend. Now, I'm going to get my pen. I know, right? Roaring. Oh my god. They're eating her. Then they're going to eat me. Oh my god. We're going to actually change this color, I think. To be more here. Yes. I think I'm going to redo this one and we're going to make it come more like this with a sharper edge. Just rounded. Because mine's rounded as well, it's not flat, so it's not necessarily causing a shadow from the top part, because that would be caused anyway in the engine. But it's being caused because it is a rounded object. We'll have a very, very slight blur. Cool, and I think I'll do an additional bit that comes down. Actually, you know what? We won't do an additional bit like that. Now, I know I just said I don't want to do a shadow from that because we're going to get an engine. However, click on there. However, cool. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go something like that. Hold on a minute. Why is it not getting darker with the two layers? Oh, it is. Damn, it's just subtle. I'm actually debating just keeping that. In fact, we just get that a lot lower. It's good. You know, we'll keep that a lot lower, but we'll blur. Oh, actually, we won't keep it as low, but we'll blur it more. Right? And then let's do one more duplicate. Not duplicate. Let's do one more new layer. And this one we'll have coming around here, right? a nice. If I don't necessarily need to blur, if I just do that, if I just press hard, and we can get a nice blur naturally. Takes some of that away. And then this, we're going to set it to an overlay. Turn all this off, of course. I'm going to turn this up. Cool. Blur it a bit more. Even though I just said it should be enough blur, I think we need to blur a bit more. Like that, blend in. And tone you down. Change that to a color that's a little bit more up to speed, like so. And that is definitely too strong. So I'm going to blend that in a bit more like that. Cool. Now, we do like our little blend things. So on these, I kind of want to do turn you down, turn you up. I kind of want to turn on the flow. Well, actually, you know what? I'll do something like this. So I can make it a little bit bigger, but not too much. Then we're gonna make it so I can adjust the flow instead, right? And then as we press more, so it gets hard, soft. Let's go more across it anyway. Soft. I think I want to turn the flow down a little bit as well. We want to make it so the flow could be basically nothing. This one next to it, soft, a little bit more coming down, a little bit coming here. Then we want soft along here. Cool. We can turn this up to make it more rough. No, we can't. No, we can't. I want to have a little bit of blur on there. Just a little. Ooh. Just a little. I can't even notice that blur. That's too much. That's not enough. Oh, still too much. That's still too much. Hold on a minute. What? Doesn't look any different. Oh, it does. It does. Cool. This has to be underneath everything. We want everything to be layered on top of this. Cool. Now, get up there. What? Thank you. What I want to do is take away some of that edge. Make it more flat on one side like this. So it bumps out this way, but not this way. Do that with some of them. We want to help the edges here too. Come in a bit more. Sweet. Turn you back on, and we want to get some more. Ooh. We need some more layering behind you. Now, what I want to do is turn this off. Wait. Is that right? Turn you up. Turn you back. Then you hit. Oh. And we want just lines. Something like that. I personally think it should reach the bottom. I think that'd look a bit better. I can even cut it up here, where it's in the shadow. Cool. Then we can take a nice big one. Yes, even bigger. Less big. Come up here and have it slightly fade there. Can you even? Actually, no. I think fading at the top looks fine. I think at the bottom, we should definitely go for a cut-off effect like that. Cool. And then I think we should slightly blend it. We should do the same thing over here. Is this applied to here? It is cool. And we just want to start layering this up. Similar ways that we're doing in there. Oh. And this could just be like a sort of version of that where we just... this. Put it there. Put it there. Down a bit. Something like that. It's in the middle. Cool. Sweet. Okay. Now, I still think we're not getting enough color here. Weirdly enough, as soon as I add more color, I'm like, it's not enough color now. So I'm just gonna go right at the top, and we're just gonna start adding some color. It's right at the top. I don't care where it is, and I still feel like, so we've still got a weird bake here. It's annoying, but you're not really supposed to view it close. So this should have been physical, admittedly. I think I really messed up by not making that physical. So our bake is a little scuffed. Like, these are quite low quality anyway, so I probably should have just made it a physical mesh. Do I want to make it a physical mesh? And then there's drew on where I think the detailing should be. Like, some of the errors are fine. It kind of looks how they look, but yeah, it's not brilliant. This is actually supposed to be higher. You also get that issue. There's so many small issues with this that, you know what, maybe we will. I think the wood, the big wood, looks fine. I think this looks fine. But I do think this, maybe I should get rid of and just do that part as a manual mesh. I think it will look better. Stuff I say to people all the time, but like, when people are like, why isn't it done yet? And stuff like this. And, oh, but it only took you 3 hours to make this. Or something. It's like, yeah, it may have taken me 3 hours. But that was after I changed my mind about stuff. That's after I scrapped the old one. Now, I don't often scrap things. I try to get use out of, like, everything. Say, well, like, when I'm cooking, you know. I don't like scrapping things when I'm cooking. Oh. Jesus. Let's just delete what we got so far. Yeah, Mum. It's also the problem using doing high density meshes in Blender is they tend to make it run really, really slow. My screen is filthy. I'm drawing on this. Oh, I should be doing that. Oh, bum. Select one piece. Delete. Select another piece. Jesus Christ, could take me a while. Delete. I know it's kind of going backwards on what we're doing, but if it's going to look better, and it is going to be kind of a nice piece on my portfolio, that I think it's worth the time investment. If you can justify, I've said this before, like, you've got to, when you're being a 3D artist, especially for a company, depending on where you work, I've done freelance, and I've only ever worked in one company, but at all those places, it's all about speed, right? They're not going to sit there and go, Steve, we'll give you 2 months to make 1 asset. They're going to say, Steve, when you want 3 assets by the end of the day, right? It's all very quick. So you tend to have to find shortcuts. You have to just and you can't redo things. But that said, especially when it comes to personal work, just have fun with it. If you don't think it looks right and you think you can make it look better, if the end result is worth that extra time investment, go for it. Go for it, my friend. That is so dense. How does that look? I feel like I should do that physical as well. Like I did this. This looks way better physical. Because if you actually look at the concept, which you can see... Oh, you can't see the top right. I'll bring it down. It's not got lots of wood detailing. It's mostly just those physical dents in, which is what I ended up doing. I should have flared out the ends a little bit more, admittedly. I mean, I can still do that. But yeah. I do worry that people are going to find it more boring when I do go back on myself to make something look better. Because I feel like when I get the most viewership, which doesn't actually prove anything now because my viewership's very low now, but I think people tend to enjoy mostly when I come into the end stages of making something, like the texturing. People don't like the beginning stages. People don't mind the modeling. People don't like the optimization and stuff like that. It's it can be very hit or miss. I always say hit and miss, which doesn't make sense. It's hit or miss. Okay, so let's get the original image up. Let's start modeling this. So I don't need this part to be changed the way it is now. Let's pull, if I get perfectly aligned, let's pull you back out, pull you back up, make it a bit neater. What I need here is I need a shape that looks kind. Let's do it. Oh my lord! Hold on a minute. I also need these parts to come out. Was this? Oh, it doesn't go on the local anymore. Yeah, I can't move it the way I want. It's because I connected it all up, wasn't it? Cool. As long as it's roughly right, I don't mind it being a little bent. In fact, I think I have the old version over here anyway, don't I? I mean, again, I don't mind it being a little bent to help with just random shaping, so I will keep what we've got going on. So this... probably... forward a little bit. Cool. Let's do something like boom, 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 boom. Now I want to do something like boom, 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 and give you some extra bits. Then I want to go merge last, something like that. Now I should have probably added this in, done something like this to help with keeping it not being engons. It's always good. So I could do a couple of things here. I could just delete this. I could select our outline that we've got going on. I could do that, and I could bring this in to something like that. Now, if I bring this in like really tiny, I could do something like this. Bring you in, and then just do a bevel on you, and then something like this. Something like this. Fill you. But I don't think that's going to look very good, right? So instead, we're going to do something more. So it comes into like here. We'll try to keep this double up here, and then something like here, like that. And then it's probably fine to just fill the rest in. One thing I really like about Blender is it fills these shapes in as I go. Like it's like modeled the UV map as I've modeled it. Very, very cool. Very, very nice. Now, it's not always perfect, and sometimes I will have to fix stuff, but there are a lot of times where it does just do it, and I'm like, damn. Like here, right? If I, how do I select? See, that's one, that is an annoying thing. I just want to select this, but it selects both because they are technically both the same vertex. But if that gets moved to there, it'd be a perfect UV unwrap. Fortunately, I may have to unwrap it again, but like I said, it's usually very cool. If I filled that normally, it would have probably worked. Yeah, look. But it's fine. Something like that. We definitely need to. We've already got it on. If I pull you guys up a bit and make you more a bit averaged, yeah, that looks good. We could always do a higher poly version, and then then use that as a high poly. Then we can like sharpen these up like that, make that more sharp. Do a bevel on there. Yeah, that's very close to what I'm looking for. Ah, would that be why? Yeah, looks very good. It's exactly what I'm looking for. Does it need to be bigger? Probably. Which is fine. Just do that. Pull it back. Pull you back. I'm going to grab that face I made and pull you back a little bit too. Then we're going to grab the whole thing and pull you back to give me more of an indent, like so. We've got a pinch going on here. To resolve that, I think I'm just going to pull you down. It's going to still cause a pinch here, which is a little bit annoying. Just widening you out to give it a nice smoother effect. Ooh, but then I don't get the sharpness here. I think to resolve that, I could just do probably that. There you go. Cool. Now that looks like the shape we're trying to go for. I like that. One other bit I could do. Grab one more bit here and pull you in. No, I don't like that. Keep it the way it was. It's good. Let's take off that. It's also way too high. So I could try to move it and hopefully not break things. Okay, this moves fine. So if I move this first, and then we move this. Like that. There you go. Now it's much lower. Sweet. Oh, it's a little bit in. Let's pull it out. Cool. So it's not as rounded in the right place, but it should be fine, especially when we smooth it. Something else I would like to do when we smooth it is I probably will end up doing, basically make these parts sharp, so when it's smoothed, these parts should be a bit sharper, but Jesus, they are not. Yeah? I guess that's fine. I mean, I guess I could mark them as sharp, but I think that's a little too necessary. That's fine. So now we want to just get normal scratches in. Yeah, that comes up pretty much to the max point. So we just do something like this, 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 this. God. Because it's not on a straight, it is a little bit more awkward to model, but that's fine. There you go. And again, we can do that, sharpen that up so when I smooth it. Ooh, well, that's a good point. Is it's not going to smooth, it's not going to do it here. But if I do this, oh no, it's fine. Won't get a weird result, but that's fine. Looks weird here. Oh, it's because it's an Angon. I mean, I don't necessarily even need to subdivide it, I could just end up with this, which is not the worst idea. So this one, when it comes to like here, it's much smaller. See, this one could have just been a normal, but just something like that. And then I'm going to pinch these together a little bit. Cool. And again, if I do want to do that sharp way of doing it, which like this is this, smooth when we get sharp edges. But the problem, yeah, it gives you, again, because it's an Engon, right? It gives a much worse effect than I was expecting. Very, very interesting. Oh, it still looks weird there, doesn't it? Is it because it's on weighted? No. Problem is that's representing all of it. What's up, man? What are you modeling? Just a cannon. I'm redoing some parts because I don't like the way that the high poly normals worked. I think it looks kind of grim. So I'm going to try to improve it by physically doing it. I think this came out fine. But I don't think these wooden parts at the back came out fine. Maybe it's because, maybe a big part of it's because it's just not a high enough texture. Admittedly, you're kind of supposed to be viewing it from back here. But it's still bothering me. Also, how's it going hidden? I don't think I've seen you before. I could be wrong. I'm very exhausted today. I wasn't even going to stream, but I thought Friday's my streaming day. Even if it's just an hour, just over an hour, I'll do some streaming. What I should have really started on is this guy. This guy won't take very long to do, right? Because all he is I need basically you here, and we've got one basically. If I look at it from this angle, a bit higher than that, it's here. Here, here. I'll get one in here too. Here, here, here. And it's just that. If I do something like this, so it's you. Merge last. Cut it out. Cut it out, guys. Cut it out. Cut it out. And then we just want to fill from the opposite way. So we fill from here, here. Here. We do a bevel that matches up with this. Bevel that matches up with this. And then we could fill them. We fill them. The only problem is we would probably want them to come in a bit more to look a bit more even, which we can do. This is this. So if we make it look a bit more even out, just need to do. Yeah, that's fine. Get a nice. Unfortunately, I've moved this, so I got to get to the right angle and do that like this. Same here. I thought it just let me select it naturally. Same here. Pull you down, and boom, we have that cut that you see. Oh, didn't miss that. That you see, basically here. Basically here. And then it's just got repeated one of those, right? No, this one doesn't go all the way around, right? So we've got like a big dent here, which we can sort of just pull back up now if we really want to. So this one up here, which is probably about here-ish. If we go to here, I don't know, how did that split the other side? What? Oh, because of that. That's interesting. Ah, I thought that would totally work on the normals. It did not. It's very bendy. It's kind of annoying. Let me see if I can sort of align that. Oh, I don't want to rotate it back though, because it's causing the normals to go funky. I mean, I could do that and that would resolve it. Hi, I would like to be a cinematic designer and I'm quite desperate about the industry. Video game doesn't want me. Do you have advice to enter in the industry? I unfortunately do not. It took me 6 years to be an artist. And to put that in perspective, if you look at my art station, you can sort of decide by yourself if my work looked like it deserved the job or not. This is stuff I made. If we actually just look a little bit, we'll look at the 3 latest pieces. This was the stuff I was making, and it still took me. I still don't even. I just followed you. Nice. Sorry for caps. No problem. I still can't get an interview anywhere. I kind of only apply for fun at the moment because I enjoy my job, but people still won't give me an interview now, even though I've got experience and I feel like I make okay things. I don't think it's the best stuff in the world, but I think it's cool. But whenever I looked at what people did, they said some people said make your portfolio quite expansive, showing different stuff. That didn't really work for me. They said make some detailed, realistic stuff like guns, which I did. They said the one I got often was be confident. I was like, how am I supposed to be confident? I don't get interviews. I can't show. It's really cool. Good textures, good model. Thanks, man. How am I supposed to be confident in writing? You know, give me job. That's confident. So unfortunately, as much as I'd love to say to you, oh, this is what you got to do, most of the people I know who got a job in the industry, it's because they knew somebody, which is I hate that that's a thing. I hate that not knowing something in the industry is such a detrimental thing for getting a job. Yeah, right. So unfortunately, I wish I could tell you how to do it. I think a big part of it is just being in the right place at the right time. I think there's some people, sometimes you can, like technically my job now, I was in the right place at the right time. For some reason, whatever reason, my boss saw my stream. He liked what he saw, and he offered me a job. So like, I have applied for 100, maybe 150 art jobs, and I've not had a single interview. Technically, I wouldn't even say the job I got now was from an interview. My boss saw me streaming and he liked me and he offered me a job pretty much. I wouldn't really call that an interview. So yeah, it sucks. I think I have skills. I'm going to do the job with a bit of learning at the beginning, but I still can. Yeah, like I said, I think a big part, unless you're like freaking amazing, I think a big part is just knowing people. So if you don't know people, it can be very tough. I don't want to be the guy to just say, but still work at it. It sounds horrible, but if you find better things elsewhere, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing to look into that direction either. I said to myself, if I didn't get a job at the end of last year, I was just going to move on to something else. Because 7 years waiting after university to get a job where I studied, it's like I studied, it's like I've been freaking in my spare time making portfolio pieces on. If it took me 7 years I was just gonna quit. I was just gonna say I was still probably gonna stream, but I was just like, nah, it's too long, man. But I equally, I don't know anybody who tried as much as I did and didn't find work. I could say some people, but some of them didn't do much to their portfolio. Like my friend, I got a job for I got my job. One of the first things when I got the chance was get my friend who had also taken a long time to find work, as long as I did. But he didn't really build a portfolio, and I don't think he was applying for an insane amount of jobs like I was. So I wouldn't say he was on the same level of trying as hard as me. Because I don't know anyone who tried as hard as I could and couldn't find work, personally. I know there are people out there. I know there are some people out there who've tried harder than me and still can't find work. I don't know them personally, but yeah, it's like... one second. And I'm working with UE in virtual production, but I have the feeling it doesn't count as experience. Oh, right. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think personally I was just very unlucky, so I don't think you... well, I fingers crossed you won't have as much trouble as I had. Because I don't want anybody to experience the difficulty I had to go through to find a job in this field. It is not nice. Nobody wants to take 7 years. It took me 6, but nobody wants to take 7 years to find a job in something they love. And I don't think personally anyone should be expected to wait that long. That is just not fair. I think there's a big thing as well in this industry about it being very cutthroat, like competitive, which I think's a huge shame because, I mean, I'm here. I want to teach you guys as much as I can. I want everything I know to flow into what you guys can learn because I don't think it should be cutthroat. I don't think we should be competing as hard as we do with each other just so people can do something they love to do. Unfortunately, even in uni, I remember a teacher saying, you know, if you know something, don't just tell other people because you can have a one-up over them. I don't like that. I don't like that attitude. I do think we should be looking out for one another and stuff. Thanks for being clear and honest about it. Yeah, sorry. As much as I want to sit here and be like, nah, you're fine. It's because of how much... I don't want to say suffered. I feel like that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. But because of how much I had to go through to get a job, I don't want to sugarcoat it. I don't want to be, oh, it's fine, man. You'll find one easy. Just do these steps. Because the amount of people who are like, let me look at your portfolio. It must be your portfolio. Let me look at your portfolio. And they look at my portfolio and they go, oh, no, your portfolio is fine. I'm like, well, then what is it? Why am I not getting interviews? Oh, bugger. That's what I thought for a moment. Maybe my portfolio is still like, maybe. I don't even know how much they look at portfolio. I still didn't get any interviews for an art job, but I did get one interview in person, one interview for an art quiz job. And what was really weird about this interview was I got there and he literally, so it was about a year after university, maybe even less. No, probably about a year. He literally printed off versions of my work and went, this stuff's amazing. And he loved it. He's probably spent 5 minutes in the interview just... See, I don't even think this is this good anymore. Maybe back when I first made it, it was like okay for what I could make. But I feel like I'm a bit far beyond this now. But he was amazed by this. And he was saying, yes, man. And then he was asking me questions. Like, how did you get the scaling? Like, everything looks to scale. Everything looks right. I just eyeballed it. He went, you eyeballed it? Like, you just looked at it and you got it to the shape it needed to be. I was like, yeah. Because I like doing that. It's like this, like I'm doing now. Like this cannon. Gotcha. Okay. Like, this is the reference. And this is what I got. Now, it's not perfect, but I think I'm doing pretty darn good. Considering. It's not rendered right yet, so you'll actually get a lot of that lighting a bit better. Can I drag it? Thank you. That is very, very similar. Thank you. I really like doing that. I think it's really, really fun to do that whole, like, just copy something from one image. It's super entertaining for me. But it really doesn't make sense, though. But, yeah, and he did all that complimenting. And I still didn't get a job. I didn't even get a second interview. I think it was a 2-stage thing. And I was like, what the heck? Did I say something wrong? He spent most of the interview complimenting my work. Like, did I accidentally insult his mother without realizing? Like, what? I don't even think he contacted me back to say I didn't get it. He just didn't contact me. It's very frustrating not knowing why. What did they say for... nothing. I don't think they contacted me back. Which is something that was a very common theme. People keep saying that. Oh, what did they say? Nothing. Most jobs I've applied for don't even tell me why they didn't give me an interview. They don't even email me to say I wasn't accepted. Most of the time, it's just nothing. Just dead silence. That's so frustrating. I want to know what I'm doing wrong. And like I said, I know I'm just like going off on one now. But like I said, I have only ever had that one interview. And it wasn't even It was ArcViz, architecture visualization, if you don't know what it's short for. And like, because at least then I could have been given a reason, right? But when it comes to the other jobs, I just don't even get an email back most of the time. I thought for a while my email was wrong on my freaking CV. I thought, wow, it must, like, it's been like 2 years and I've not had a single email back, and this is probably like 50 to 100 jobs in of applying. It must be because I've got my email wrote down wrong. No, it's fine. I was like, really? Like, when I tell people this, a lot of people don't believe me. They think I'm over exaggerating it. They think I'm just like, or they think I just truly did something wrong. Like, they're going to look at my CV and it's going to be utter garbage, or they're going to look at my portfolio and my best thing's going to be a cube. But when they see my stuff, they say to me, oh, I don't know what's wrong then. Oh, I don't know how you haven't had interviews. I don't know how you don't have a job. Oh, I got a job and I was way worse than you. Oh, brilliant. That makes me feel better. I want other people to have jobs. But we all got to look after ourselves a little bit first anyway. Like I said, I do these streams because I want to teach you guys. I want everybody to have a fair chance. I think that's the part that annoys me. I want everyone to have a fair chance. I want it to be fair. If you get into the industry and you suck and you lose your job because you were being lazy, not because they weren't training you, because you were straight up being lazy and you were refusing to learn and stuff like that, that's on you, and maybe now you should have trouble finding work. But to not even be given that starting chance, I want everybody to have a starting chance, but apparently that's not how the industry works, and it's so sad. 90% of my art friends personally gave up on being an artist. One of the best artists I know in university, he now sells houses. Because he couldn't find work. It's so sad. I kind of want to do this. Now, adding extra geometry is not usually a very good idea, but I want to do it because it's just... do this. Because it just helps with the flow of the geometry, right? If we do this... we get a much nicer flow. That is fine. I guess I could technically do this. Cool. Yeah, I can't stress enough. Oh, wait. Be very strong and free to finally sell house is an example that's... yeah, that's what I mean. I think a big part. Now, I think he gave up kind of quick. I say kind of quick, maybe 2 years. I mean, for me who took 6 years, 2 years, I wouldn't say he's giving up very quick, personally. But one advice that did annoy me the most is when people just say, it'll get better, it'll work out. I don't like hearing that, because That makes it sound like you don't need to put the effort in for it to work out. You got to put the effort in. You've got to hope luck is on your side when someone finally goes, yeah, we'll take him on. You know, he's got no experience, but we'll take him on. And then when you get there, you're like, well, I didn't get experience because nobody wanted to hire me. You're the first people who wanted to hire me. And they're like, oh, yeah, it makes sense. I'm like, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Could you believe it? I don't have experience. Not from my choice. Because nobody freaking wanted to give me work. I know it just sounds like I'm super, like, projecting here. And in a way I am. That's another reason why I stream is so I can have a platform to talk. That should be good enough. And then we're going to do the same with all the way around this. So we just need to find the errors from the concept. That looks like there's like one over here. That's got a nice, deep, long one. Deep. I say it's actually a little bit higher than this. It's more around here. And it goes just past this. It comes almost to the end of it. I might do it about here. But yeah, I'm sorry I'm being so brutally honest. I know you said thanks for being honest, but it's still nice to hear someone lie and say, no, it'll be fine. You'll get one soon. You don't have to wait very long. But yeah, I don't like lying because I feel like being dishonest in something like this it can be very detrimental to how someone perceives it. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to delete these. Then I'm going to rejoin it back up. And then we're going to go... we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to move them along here by pressing G twice. I'm going to re-put them in. The reason I did that is so I don't have to manually move them to a line. I just failed. You see that? Whee! Oh, don't go very far. Whee! No, I prefer honest version. We're not on LinkedIn. I just don't know what to do. I don't know because I've never lied on my CV or anything. And I don't know if that's even good advice. I feel like you should lie. Because at least then your lie may get you to an interview. Because some people may say, yeah, but you get to the interview and if you confess that you lied, they might not want you because you lied. But you're still at an interview. You're still further than I got. If that comes from a lie, that's probably better. I feel like that lie could get you further ahead than just being honest. And again, I hate to say that because I don't like to lie. Well, I love lying, but only about silly white lies. I think it's hilarious. But proper serious lies like on a CV, I think it's very serious. I don't think you should lie on a CV because I do have the perspective that if you go in, if you say like, oh, I'm great at blah, 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 and you're not, you've never touched it in your life, that can really be a bad thing, especially if you get the job. Imagine sitting down at a computer and they're like, here you go, here's Mudbox, and you lied and said you can use Mudbox. Yeah, that can obviously go very wrong. But at least you got the job. You can freaking go home before starting and like practice your brains out on Mudbox to try to learn it. You know? It's still better than not having a job. So yeah, it's as you can tell, it's a very... Is the word sensitive I'm looking for? It's a very, hard topic for me to talk about. You know what? This is definitely too high on here. But I can't move it now, so we're going to pretend it's not too high. I definitely do want this, though. We're definitely going to do something like this. Wow, that makes this part go so far out. Can I grab this and pull it down? I can. Perfect. Good. Yeah, we're definitely getting a nice amount of shape here. What is going on here? Oh. God, that makes that look so weird. Why does it look so weird? I might just do that. Make it longer and then merge you. I mean, it's much smaller cut than that, but at least that looks right now. I think the reason it's such a sensitive topic for me as well. Hey, Balby. Oh, you're the person who's been talking the whole time. Thank you for the subscription, man. I hope I can teach you stuff, though. As much as I'm being bitter about not finding work. So I hadn't had these much sharp anyway. Hold on a minute. Oh, it is marked. So maybe that was causing the issue, but it's too late now. We can undo. It didn't take a lot of changing to make that work. So that looks awful now, but if we mark it as sharp, do we resolve? Do we resolve? I have to go, mate. Good luck. Oh, have a good one. I didn't even see. Nah, that still does not work like that. So... that. We've got like a line here that looks like it's basically like, oh, not that, like this with a line going across. But I don't know if I actually want to model that or if I could just draw that, because I just might be able to draw that. But it's basically just looks like this, comes in ever so slightly. Wow, I said slightly? I didn't mean that slightly. Jesus. And then you'd mark all that sharp. Wow, I did that a little too thick, I think. But I might destroy it. Because I think that'd be better. Now, this part is interesting. Right here... we've basically got this. I think... we'll do this, pull you... Hey, pollo loco. Pull you in. Then just do this. Yeah, whoa. I mean, the reason it looks sharp right now is because you did go merge distance. This. Yes. Wait, what did I say, moderate? That you're agreeing with? I didn't even realize you said anything. All the stuff I was saying, the rant I was going on. Because I like going on rants. I like rants. Oh, you said this. All right. Promise, I've got the... Oh, edge. I've got the bevel already. Oh, what is going on? Wait, did I... That. Delete vertice. There you go. I've got the thingy already, the bevel, because I want the bevel to come around with it, which would be easy if I didn't have the bevel, but I already have the bevel, so... And I don't really want to change the shape too much now. So it might just be worth... might be worth just aligning it. Pulling it across. Oh, wait. Let's fill these parts. So awkward because it's not straight. I think that's the worst way to do it. Ew. I could just do a bullion. We'll see what I want to do when I actually get it done. I might end stream soon and go to bed and read. I know, old man vibes. The way I did it wasn't necessarily bad. Maybe what I need to do is pull you guys in. Pull you in. Make it more averaged. Then maybe select the whole edge. No, definitely not the way to go. Well, I'm still surprised how much that goes down. It don't go down. Why am I having trouble with this? This isn't that hard of a shape, Steve. But for some reason, my brain is just like... Oh, bugger. I can optimize it later. I mean, it's a piece for fun. I don't necessarily need to optimize it, but for being an actual game piece, which I want it to be, I may optimize it anyway. I'm just stating that I'm aware that I don't need it to be optimized. And then bevel that. I haven't done too much, but I can. Or do you just mean overall because you've not seen it for a while? Why am I struggling with this? Isn't that hard of a shape? I don't need this bar. You won't barely see it, but... Oh, just this stream. I haven't done too much. I've basically just added this detail here because I want to do it manually now. I've added this detail here. And in here, I've not done anything. Oh no, I drew on this part of the glass. These definitely need to be sharper. Where's I blurred it, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, this shouldn't be blurred. No, is it this one? Oh, it's not that one. No, I put it underneath everything, but it shouldn't be underneath, right? Because it's like the highlight. Turn down the blur. There you go. That looks better. Don't need the blur. Should have probably still kept coming on down here. Or maybe... straight line. To help cut it off. Does it need to be more metallic or maybe less metallic? Not sure. Don't think it looks bad though, so yeah. Got like these scratches here, but we're not getting a lot of that color in. But I'm going to be baking them as a normal. Yeah, so that's all I've really done. But I basically just need to... I might do some stuff off stream because I'm redoing something now you guys have already seen. I just don't like the ZBrush bake version. If I smooth this now... Because if you smooth it, what I got to do is I got to make sure all these parts... All these parts are set. Oh, so I've not got a sharpen here. Too sharp, right? This weird bumpy effect here, but I don't think that would bake that poorly. I think that'd be fine. Yeah, these parts would need to be resolved. 2, 3. Sharpen them up. What is happening here? Oh. What? How are you not merging? You're literally on top of each other. There you go. If there's any problem, it makes it more rounded. Yeah, it makes it more rounded. So I guess if I sharpen these up, okay, that's a bit better. I think this could be a little less sharp. Oh, it's because it's getting the smooth. Yeah. When we do the bake, when we did a high poly, we don't need the smoothing on it, right? But when we got the low poly, we need. Hold on a minute, what happened over here? Oh, because yeah, this part needs to be marked sharp, right? No? Oh, we're just not got it here. There you go. Well, that was a bit worrying then. Oh, wait, no, this part we don't want like that. In fact, I could probably make that part smaller. There you go. One of my dogs sits on the table, on the chair at the table. She climbs up it and then just sits there. It's adorable. And then we basically just need to do all of that kind of effect around it. Because I think having it physical will look better than the bake. And as we all know, there is less limitations now in the Unreal Engine anyway. When it comes to high poly assets. So caring less about the high poly is probably better anyway. Or caring less about keeping it high poly is probably better anyway. So I'm not too against the idea. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty much how it looks. This one looks like it's a proper cut. About halfway as well. So this one, it's just simply doing... Jesus, war. We don't need that many. It's simply just doing that. The only difference is I want it to go up to the second. So I can delete the edge loop. I don't need that. There's no reason for that edge loop to be there. It was only because or when it was in ZBrush, it was equaled out. So we'll only do to like here. Yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll grab this, merge last. This, merge last. Okay, boom. Is it actually... Yeah, it looks like it cuts all the in, right? I say that, you're probably not even looking at it. I just said it to myself. Have I done it too thick? Nah, that's fine. I'm forgetting how much of a distance you're going to see it from, so it's probably thicker than I think it is from the angle I'm looking at. Can I just bridge that? No. No. What was if I get rid of this? What the heck? Oh. Really? I can't bridge that. Why not? There. Oh, because this? What the? Oh, bridge. What? Oh, because the extra edge loop here. Wow, I'm dumb. All right, we've got to compensate that by putting edge loop there. In fact, we can do that. I think I'll do that manually. Problem here is, do I not want to pull this back? Again, this is the problem with the fact that I have it already beveled. Now, can I resolve this by just deleting our bevel? How the heck did I do that by accident? Deleting, yeah, edge loop. I was typing that right. But it comes in now, so it's really awkward because I need it to come back out. But could I do that and then just fix it? Maybe. I mean, I don't think it looks bad going sharp. I mean, if you look at it, there's not even much of a bevel. I don't know why I have such a strong bevel to begin with, but we have it now, and it's just easy to work with. Yeah, I really shouldn't have as strong of a bevel as I have, but well. This is be a teeny tiny one. Yeah. Let's go. We could just do this. Pull you out. Pull you to them. Last. We'll grab an edge loop. Connect to you. Pull you in. Grab you. Pull you in there. Pull you in there. Sharp. Cool. Oh, and there's actually one. Right here. Ooh, can I do another one? Yeah. I really should be adding more edge loops. I just don't like having these engons in because, as we've seen before, we do keep having problems with engons. Much as I don't mind making them anymore. Yeah, like you can already see in the normals how it doesn't like it. But I don't want to keep adding all this extra geometry. Even though I did just make the excuse that it doesn't matter about his geometry as much as it. I mean, to fix this, I could then come to here and merge last and do that around. You'll see it. But that is looking significantly better. I should really rotate this whole thing to be back to a normal rotation. I mean, to be fair, if I rotate in edit mode and I get it back to that location, I can set it to 0. So it's not too big of a deal, to be fair. So if I actually just... So that'll make certain parts so much easier. Got her... This isn't even flat. What the heck? Oh, yeah, it gets fat at the top. Well, that's a terrible one to look at. Look at here. Go just into full modeling. Full screen. Get that nice flat. There you go. Cool. So now I can actually... I can even do it here if I really want. Make it nice and level. What the heck? I mean, sure. As long as I... Again... Oh, this isn't 0. Hold on a minute. That was a little bit more awkward to deal with. I would like to make it straight, just so it's easier to work on this part. But that's not a good one to look at. Just so, yeah, like when I want to move something, I can just go like this. And we're not getting big of an issue. But our numbers are not where we need them to be. mean, surely... Oh, no. I was going to say, surely... Well, yeah, surely get this set rotation. And then rotate it. Yeah, there you go. Look at this. Oh, why did that jerk? I mean, I know it's because my mouse went to the edge, but... That's about right. Goes here. Yep, it's about right. Cool. Now we can move things. I don't have to worry. So if I do want them to be thinner, or not to be as strong of an edge, I can pull that in. Come here. On this side. And I could grab all of these edges if I really want to. Like this edge to go. As long as I select them in a circle, I should be able to turn that edge up by doing this. So I can literally flatten that now. Pull it forward. Now that's probably messed some stuff up because of here. Yeah, it has a little bit. But I can resolve that by just doing this. We'll go over all the ones. Back. And I should. I've just done a lot about making sure it would work, but I should be able to then go. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, we did originally rotate the other way. Oh no, that was silly of me. Well, I should be able to set you to 0, and then rotate you around here. I can realign it at least. Get it like perfectly aligned again. Like so. Not that big of an issue. Which way is that? It's that way. I say that. Is that aligned? It's not really aligned. It's the problem with resetting the rotation. Yeah, look, some stuff isn't aligned anymore. Ooh. I'm gonna have a monitor so I don't mess up which one I'm using. Hold on a minute. Did I just not open... Oh, God. I just opened a new blender. Where did it go? Misaligning it means I can't use the normal maps anymore, and I want to use the normal maps. Or the high poly, sorry, not the normal maps. Open recent. I haven't saved it yet, so I should be fine. Opening it and then finding out the values I had them set at. Cool. So yeah, I shouldn't be able to get it messed up because I've done extra detailing. So if I try to figure out how I do it, because it's just 90 degrees one of the angles, so it doesn't really work. I know what, it's not fully aligned anyway. Is that right? I mean, that's about right anyway. I think we're not really bad. I can move that ever so slightly. Yeah, that's probably fine. I feel fine. Something like that. And this can be moved to help. But no, we know that's right, don't we? What was that on 0? Yeah, because 0 is straight, right? Now, I can keep it back in this position because I can just go and move things on local now. So when I move them on local, oh, he says, wait, that's not doing what I thought it would do. I thought this way. Hold on a minute, I'm well confused now. Didn't we just have it straight here? Then I rotate it back up. Oh, right. So what I should do is get it to here. So we're at 14.3, right? Ah, sorry, got an itch. So we need to do minus 14.3, or whatever all this is. Like so. We should apply what we got, apply that, and then rotate it into place. So that's exactly what it should have been. So I shouldn't have to change that value. Oh. Yeah, but now... Wait, but as long as I... Wait, what point was I rotating by before? I know what? Just rotation, that'd probably be right, right? I'm making this way awkward than I feel like I need to. But, aha, there you go. It's about... Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, I ain't got a high poly over there anymore, have I? So high poly there's fine. Oh, that looks perfectly aligned now. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. But that's the only direction I need to make sure... Not you. Only direction I need to make sure it's aligned is there. I can actually see a glimpse of that. There you go. So that should be mostly where it is. And that should be aligned now. So now... I should be able to come into here and all the other bits. And if I move... It's still not. Am I stupid? Oh, I am. I'm not on local. Oh, whoops. I told you I was tired. Jesus. Now, there we go. On the local, I should be able to move it where I want. So if I want to tighten bits up, I can. If I want to loosen bits, I can. And if I want to tighten them up in, like, scale, I can. It should be all Gucci. And we do want to tighten it up because I think the reason I had these edges so flexed out is so when I was in ZBrush, I could tighten them up and stuff. But now I don't need that. So we can just make them nice and tweaked. We can move along this axis. Get that thinner there. Grab the edges. Oh, I think I already did that edge. I just need to do the bottom edge. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, it's fine here. Let's just grab you. I should definitely do this before continuing what I'm doing. That's why I'm doing it now. Because otherwise I'm going to have to fix more dents that I've broken. There you go. I never filled this in. That's... Oh, wait. Oh, it's because I was deciding how I wanted to do this. Oh, I could technically get rid of the bevel now if I really wanted to, and then re-bevel it later. That's not a bad idea. But to be fair, like I said, these parts do kind of look like they're a very, very hard scratch, so they come straight into their edge, so I don't mind it the way it is right now. There we go. That already looks significantly better. It's got such weird, like, normals on it. Maybe I should just add in an edge loop. And pull you to here. No matter what, I will tend to find, even if I'm really not thinking straight, I would tend to find a way to resolve the problems I'm having. Damn! I didn't fix those. Not okay. Or did I just reflatten it out? There you go. I mean, is it just... No, that doesn't do anything good. No, I do want to keep the sharp. Is it just too high? No. It looks weird here too. I know that is where it is, but you'd feel like that'd be a bit smoother than we're having it, wouldn't you? Maybe it just needs to be in more. I mean, when you smooth it and it bakes it from the smooth, it should be fine. I like how that part over there is clearly not got the crease on it. Oh, those parts are broken as well. Interesting. Let's give them a little bit of a fix. If it's that one, we can pull that back. Sweet. Is it this, like that? Yes, it is. Oh, just needs to be tighter. Wow, I say that, but it's either or, isn't it? I mean, a big reason why I want to smooth it is just to get some of that shaping a bit nicer in general. And like some of the areas here that we've been looking at. We've got a bit of a bump here. I mean, that's just because it does literally bump out. But that's fine. That shouldn't be causing any issues in the actual render. Alright, we are going to end stream very, very shortly. I mean, immediately for the high poly, we could literally just do this. Actually make, so tighten it, and then just do some beveling on it. Because the high poly, we're not going to mind too much about doing this. Problem is that part there is we don't want that. So equally, this will work, doing it this way. Just depends what we think looks better. Oh, here as well. The only problem is it makes that sharp, so we actually don't want any of these, just the end ones like that. Possibly that, not sure yet, we'll have a look. Oh, you know what, maybe there as well. Oh yeah, that's what we want. Okay. So the problem was I didn't have these parts selected as well. Same with here. God. That's going to end up with so many sharps. It's what's causing this, right? If we get rid of the crease here, that part goes back to smooth. If we make it creased, we get this sharp shape. You see that? Interesting. We'll just have to learn what we like. I mean, immediately I could just keep it unsubdivided and say this is good enough. It looks good enough. I probably will keep it like this. So we'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's going to be a lot of manual work I'm going to have to do now, which is always exciting. Who doesn't like extra work? And yeah, I will catch you guys Sunday when I'm going to have more energy and hopefully we can get a significantly more amount done. It's supposed to be tighter as we go over here and wider as we come out. Good. Right, I will see you guys then. Bye.